Please welcome the cast of The Family Business, Ernie Hudson, Valarie Pettiford,
Hey,
Darrin Henson, and Anthony Treach. Chris, how y'all doing tonight?
Doing
good.
well. Good to be
Very
on with
good.
you, Claudia.
I love having all this Black excellence on my show. So let me just ask y'all, how are y'all holding up in ratchet ass 2021? Because it's already a mess.
Well,
I,
it's a bit of a disappointment. 2020, I was just waiting for it to be over, and then 2021 just kicks off in like another universe. It's crazy, but we're hanging. The first week is down, you know.
Yeah, and I all of a sudden I feel there's light at the end of the tunnel. I see a glimmer of light, so
Right.
I'm looking
yeah,
forward to moving on.
Yeah,
all is
yeah.
well. And you know me, Claudia. I give thanks for every day,
Yeah.
every day,
Yep.
every day, every day.
Counting the blessings. Beautiful thing.
That's right.
I did
That's
take
right.
a shot at 2021, but really it hasn't been as bad. 2020 was where the madness. I've actually been laughing a lot with 2021 with this election and all the stuff it seems like some wrongs are gonna be right.
Yeah,
Finally, is what I'm gonna go ahead and pray for and put that out there.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
the light I was talking about. I actually, because I didn't see any light in 2020. I wasn't seeing too much light, but now I feel it. I do, and as Darrin and Treach has said,
Well,
always
well, I
blessed.
ain't seeing a lot of wrongs trying to get right either, but I'm hoping. I'm hopeful.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
shall see.
Hey,
So,
Treach, it's good to see you,
There's
man.
a hope.
I love you on the show. We hadn't had a chance to tell you that.
Yeah.
also, do you all get to keep connected through Zoom? Do y'all do that at all, or is it just like you just see each other on set and then that's it?
Well,
Well,
it's
we
been
have a
different. It's
yeah.
been different because of COVID and everything that we have to go through, all the protocols. So when one person's finished filming, the other person's offset, then they bring other people on. So it's not the same synergy that we had before. But unless we have a scene together, we're probably not going to bump into each other on set.
And it doesn't help because I don't like these guys. The characters, I'm going to war with these guys over here, and I love them personally. So it just messes up my fun time with them. I can't hang out because we're after each other. You feel me?
How much does the new way of filming affect the chemistry when you're working with someone? Because it's not like you can go get drinks with someone now, right? It's very isolated. I would think, is it more isolating? And how is as it relates to bonding
It's-
with each other?
Yeah, it's all on set. It's like Darrin, like we know each other for years from the music days and touring and stuff like that. And even when we filmed on like Soul Food, like the cast sometimes go out and hang out and stuff and chill and go bowling and all. Like all of that is like done. When you come in, fly in town and straight getting tested, straight to quarantine there a week or so early, and so that's not there. I think for me, it just gives me more of a chance to really get in depth with my own character.
Yes.
Just because there's no distractions or anything. It's no fun time. It's all like straight in the business when you're there.
I was just
Yeah.
thinking the same thing. You really are lasering into the character and the work. It truly is about the work, and on that respect, I kind of love it. And for us living in the bubble, because they've set it up so beautifully, where we actually the cast and the crew live together in different houses, but it's like that sorority college days where you all living in the same type of environment, and I kind of love that I love.
That sounds like
Yeah.
fun. Speaking of, I want to give y'all some love from the comments. The YouTube comments are going off. There's a bunch of people that are commenting. They're really excited about you all being here tonight. Anderson says, this is a great show tonight. Amazing panel. Melanin Speaks Out says, you got a great classic OGs on the show tonight. And Shawnee says, all of them look damn good. So they are feeling y'all in the comments. I'm just saying, check your DMs after the show.
I appreciate that.
Now, Treach, I love when I find out people have secondary skills that we're not really hip to. Now, you recently were featured on a cooking show called On the Chow with the Naughty by Nature brother Vinny. Can you really throw down in the kitchen? Is that you? Is that?
Yeah. Oh yeah. They call me Treach Boy RD. You feel what I'm saying over here? Chef it up.
Love you.
But like years ago, my daughter, her mother passed away. Cancer when she was 2, so she's 16 now. So during that time, I had to really learn how to do a lot of different things as far as cooking, preparing, being more at home when home, not just fast food and all the rest of that, and doing that. So that trained me to do it. And then through the years, it's just when you come home and travel and tour for a living, you always getting fast food or food from a restaurant or something. So sometimes just to get home and just see how to chef it up together, I mean, it's good and healthy like that. Yeah.
Love it. Love it. Ladies, we love seeing a guy in the kitchen now, don't we, Valarie?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I love it. I love
Now,
it.
Ernie, you spent the holidays giving your fans custom-made videos on Cameo, and you left a warm holiday greeting on Twitter. Let's check it out.
Thank you guys for this past year, being able to share cameos with you. It has been the saving grace of my year. Believe me, 2020 has been a challenge for all of us, but as we say in Ghostbusters, the dead haven't been rising from the graves. The seas didn't boil, the skies didn't fall. It's not Judgment Day. Or at least I don't think.
Very nice. So how you loving that whole Cameo situation?
You know, I love it. Like I said, it has been a saving grace. It's a way to connect with fans in a real personal way. And yeah, I mean, it's felt like my escape. And I haven't felt so isolated because, you know, at least once a day I go off and people reach out and I'll get things from, actually I gave a eulogy at a funeral, someone I didn't know, but she had been a fan and her family wanted me to record something for that. So people are sort of reaching out in ways that it seems beneficial to them. So it's just been very, very touching for me.
Wow, that's nice. That's pretty cool. Well, thanks. Wow. Now, Darrin, you posted a festive New Year's greeting for your followers. Let's check that out.
Take a moment out to say I appreciate all of you. I've been getting contacted all day about the family business and everybody's positive response to the second half of the second season. On behalf of the cast, as well as the production, we thank you, we appreciate you, and we love you.
Very nice, Darrin. Now, how did it feel good to wish, you know, holiday greetings to the fans about the show? And
yeah, it really does. You know, a lot of time we don't get to see people so much anymore, and so it's important to reach back out because they send so much love towards us. And so I just wanted them to know, like, I feel you, I see you. We know that you're there. We know that you're watching. We know that you're waiting. And it was just an opportunity for me, something that I felt to really extend some love towards people who might have wanted it, needed it, or wasn't even looking for it, but they were able to feel it.
We've come so far with technology. I remember back in the day when I started in the business, I used to just get letters from prison and decide if I want to write them back or not. That was it. That's what we were. Now we got technology.
It's a much different time now.
They wrote the best letters too when The Price is Right. Like they were so good. Anyways, Valarie, you've had a touching moment on set when your TV family gave you a very special gift. Let's take a look.
The people, but we know there's a certain person who's inspired you. And so this is, oh my God. This is a lady who inspired this woman to be who she is today.
Okay, don't make the ugly cry.
Oh, you want to cry? That's good for ratings. How was it to get that gift from the cast, and how did you feel?
I can't. Oh my God. It was absolutely mind-blowing. You know, wow. All I can say is wow. For them to think of me in that way, to say thank you. I mean, I truly have, this is the best cast and crew. We are a great family. And for them to present that to me, someone that, you know, just I idolized, her name was Citrice, and I got a chance to meet her, which, you know, we don't always get a chance to meet our idols. And I did get a chance to meet this extraordinary dancer that I just coveted, I just loved so much. And for them to present that, she's over my bed and hanging on my wall. I love her so much. I got to take a picture to show you how she looks. But it was overwhelming. It was overwhelming. And I love those guys. And I say thank you. Mwah. Again.
Speaking of overwhelming, the response to, you know, the second season has been overwhelming. I think it's been really good. People love what y'all are doing. So what's it been like to get such a great response to your second season?
Come on, Darrin, bring it.
Come on.
It's as you said, it's really beautiful, you know, to be on television at this time in space and place in the world right now. First of all, is a blessing, and then to get consistent feedback is a wonderful thing. You know, as an artist, that's what you want. You know, if you were doing a play or a musical, you get immediate feedback. Well, today, because of social media, you get immediate feedback. And so we get to hear the voices of the people. We get to hear about the characters, how they feel about the characters. We get to, you know, almost go through the emotional roller coaster with them for the second time.
Yeah.
Because of all the language that they give us on on all the social networks. So it's amazing to just be able to feel them through social media immediately. And then one of the things is real interesting is, you know, the second half of the second season premiered on the 31st, but people are, it's only been, I think, 2 weeks and they're already screaming the third season. We're like, hold on, you know, like we've got to film it in order for you to see it. Like, you guys are binge watching so much. Don't choke on us, you know, like swallow, digest, you know, and, but you know, we're ready. Clearly we're already set up. I'm in quarantine right now, you know, for the third season. And, you know, we're happy to go to work and make some more magic for them.
So the drama is nonstop. So Ernie, I want to go to you with this one. How did you crank up the action after season 1?
Well, I mean, it's, I don't know, it's what we do. And I'm inspired by, I mean, so many things. First off, why don't you tell this story about this family who's really very unique and different. I hadn't seen this family on, you know, TV, but also the cast, you know, it's just really been just inspired. So, you know, it's not a problem. How do I get there? I think if you show up on the set, everybody's ready to play. Valarie has been my inspiration. I mean, you can't come up short because she's just, you know, she's towering. And so it's just a great place to be. And it demands all you have, but then that's the only way you come away feeling good about yourself is to bring it. And that's what we've done.
All right. And Treach, for you, how different was it for you with all the COVID protocols? I know you said you don't really do much. You're in the house, like you're not trying to catch this thing. So how was it for you?
Oh man, it was part of it. Once we got on to, from the beginning, and they had all the protocols set and let me know from the door when I'm traveling, what's going to happen. I'm be tested, where I'm gonna be at, how it's going on. So, you know, I knew everything was straight according to protocol. So it was just beautiful just being there, and just by having I'm saying the talent that's on the set, and it's like so amazing. It makes you step your game up, because I'm just a fan of it, watching it first. And then when I'm pulled in there to actually be on there, it's like, uh-oh, you better come with your guns ready.
Right.
Everybody on there, they putting their business on it. They putting their business on it.
Valarie, I want to share some, we got some fan love for you in the comments. So whenever we get these, I'm gonna try to get them to you guys as much as I can. CM says, I love Valarie and jump on the broom. Miss Daisy says, I love Valarie. And Michelle says, Valarie is a great actress and an exceptional dancer. So y'all getting a lot of love in these comments right now. So we are going to take a quick break, but when we come back, we'll find out all the secrets behind the family business. Stay tuned for more Out Loud on Fox Soul when we return. We are back with Out Loud with your girl, Claudia Jordan. Now, Soulmates, if you want to see more Fox Soul content, go to www.foxsoul.tv or download that Fox Soul app or watch us on your smart TVs on Fox Now, Fire TV, Roku, YouTube, Apple TV, Zumu, Tubi, or Caffeine.tv. We are pretty much everywhere. Okay, I am here with this amazing cast of The Family Business, currently streaming on BET+. Now, before we get into the show, let's look at the other roles that you guys put on the map. Now, Treach, back in the 90s, your hip hop fans saw you take on parts in HBO's Oz, which I loved, and the classic Jason's Lyric, which I loved. I had to watch them sex scenes behind my mom's back. What made you want to become an actor after your success in rap music? And was it scary for you?
Oh man, it was definitely a challenge, because basically Queen Latifah, you know, they had us over there, her and Shakim, on Flavor Unit Management. So they was like, for one, Treach, you're gonna do more than just hip hop and rap. You gotta, so many different ventures and routes you can go. So when they put me up in there, I knew nothing about acting. So I was reading for roles and wasn't getting there. What actually got me into the film was Tupac. And so he got me first actually in the movie Juice, where I was an extra. So I was the only black guy over there in the Puerto Rican gang. So I say for my role, I was Dominican since they was from you feel me? Over there. So just by standing in and learning and seeing with, like I said, a role I had no lines or anything, I was like a sponge. So Pac was basically like my whole acting coach. Anything I needed to know, he trained me in that movie. So that was my learning step right there.
I'm gonna say this as a fan, because growing up, of course, I'm East Coast chick, and you know, all the old school hip hop I loved, starting from like the mid 80s on. Like I love that era of hip hop, 80s, 90s. I always thought it was a no-brainer with you. Like your personality always seemed so big. Like it seemed like it'd be a no-brainer that you would be on the big and small screen as an actor, because I feel like it just was obvious.
Oh man, I mean, it's easy to want to do it, but a lot of people would know once you get up into the acting game, it is a skill. So I had to actually train and master that skill. It's not like just going just because I'm a rapper and people know me, I could get on that screen and really make that role believable. So I had to get into that, because I wasn't going to try to get in the game and disrespect all these great actors that's out there and do a flimsy job. And I just got the job because somebody know me from records.
I'm sure all these actors here can really appreciate you saying that, especially in these times with social media numbers end up getting you movie roles without any talent, and for you to have that respect for that. So kudos to you. And we have a comment for you. Treach, I like Treach equally in music and in acting. And we have some comments for the rest of y'all as well, but we're gonna get into Valarie. We loved you as Big Dee Thorne on Half and Half, which is currently streaming on Netflix. Do you have more fun doing comedy or drama, Miss Valarie? Did we lose her? You know what? We'll come back to her. I think her connection's out, so we'll just come back to her next when she comes back. Darrin, you and Valarie were in Stomp the Yard. Now, how was it to work on that film and reunite with Valarie on this project? And I also got some comments for you from YouTube as well.
Well, you know, Stomp the Yard was primarily me with, you know, the Mugamas and the Thetas. I never got to see Valarie. And it was only until I did Family Business when I was like, wait a minute, that was the auntie. You know, she was the auntie. Valarie Pettiford's the auntie in Stomp the Yard. And then I put 2 and 2 together. But, you know, I love Valarie. Her work is top-notch, amazing. I can't wait to hear her one day accept her Oscar or Emmy speech. But to be in a movie like Stomp the Yard, which yesterday or 2 days ago, the 12th, was the 14th year anniversary. And people, the 12th of January is the 14th year anniversary of Stomp the Yard. People talk about that movie like it came out yesterday. So I'm very thankful to be a part of that history of a dancer turned actor, you know, like John Travolta or Gregory Hines or Gene Kelly, to be with them in that, as well as Valarie. To be a part of that is just amazing. And for us to be doing it now on the Family Business the way that we're doing it is, wow, it's just a step up.
And you've always stayed busy with acting and music and your choreography and dancing, and you've got your hands in a bunch of different areas, and you're doing well in all of them. So kudos.
I appreciate that.
And theater, and theater.
Yeah, you know, I'm so thankful, and I got to say this real quick, but you know, the other show that I'm on as well. I just got to give them a quick shout out. It's Double Cross series. It premiered today. That series is on. So thank you so much. And yeah, it isn't easy. And yes, we've got to study and practice a great deal if we want to, you know, to be one of those people that are looked upon as worthy to be in front of the screen. It's not a game.
That's right. And you take it very seriously, and we love it. So we have a comment for you as well. I love Darrin in Stomp the Yard. Oh, that's from James. Valarie, I want to ask you, before we lost you, I want to know, do you have more fun doing comedy or drama?
That's a tough question. I can't even decide. I love them both. I absolutely love them both. I never thought I could do comedy. I'm funny at home, but I was like on television, on film. So that was all new to me. So it's still new to me. I was always more drama, dancer first, just like Darrin and stuff like that, and then went into drama first. So comedy, I didn't know I could do it, you know? And so I still feel that I can't do it. I just lucked up. It's about the great writing.
I don't, Valarie, I don't know if you lucked up. I really think that don't be so hard on yourself. You're actually kind of killing it. So
Thank you, sweetheart.
was
Sorry,
it?
I got lost there. My connection went bad.
It's okay. It happens. It's okay. Ernie, your career spans nearly 40 years, which is amazing. In 1984, you were shooting slimy creatures in the hit comedy Ghostbusters. Now you're aiming your guns at some other bad guys in the family business. What's been your favorite role to play?
Well, I think as an actor, you're always looking for the perfect role. And by the way, it's been 50 years, but it's I think you're always looking for that great role. You never quite find it. You're always looking for that level of some kind of perfection. You never quite achieve it. So I'm just blessed and thankful to be able to keep working, keep exploring, keep trying to. I've never gotten to a point where I've become bored with acting. So it's always looking for that to get it right. I'm always trying to get it right. And that's what kind of keeps me going. And favorite role, I loved, of course, I love Ghostbusters, but I love Congo. I loved working on Oz. I love The Crow. I like to work.
We have a comment from Mark who says Ernie was legendary in Ghostbusters, and I stand corrected. 50 years. I got to ask you, this is totally off script. You've been around 50 years. I don't know how old you are, but what is that the secret for the hairline tip? Because you are maintaining yours quite strong. I've seen 30-year-olds with much less hair than you got going on. I'm just saying.
Well, I have 4 sons. 3 of them have very deep receding hairlines, so I have no idea. It's just that I have one son that his hair is so much hair. The other 3 are like very thin and top, and I don't even comment on it because I don't know. God is good.
Are you flexing on your sons right now a little bit? You kind of flexing on them right now a little bit.
Well, I'm just saying, it's I always say it really, it of course, really doesn't really matter, but if, which is why people say, I used to shave my head, but then when I realized while I have hair, I'm going to just let it grow. Even though I've been missing a haircut in this pandemic, I've not had a haircut since I left the set of Family Business. So now it's coming out all kind of crazy, but
do it for me, OG. Do it for me, OG. I told everybody, I said my hairline was allergic to my eyebrows when I was 25.
Valarie and Ernie, since you play the king and queen of the family, tell us what goes on in the family business.
Well, Valarie, you want to go?
Take it, baby.
Well, what goes on is, being African American in America, we're looking for that the American dream to realize our dreams, to have a great life, and we feel this is the way we get it, and we commit to it. We go for it. We're all in it together. Family is about family, and that's it. Valarie and I are, we talk about relationships. We're bonded. We're close. There is no one can come in between that. And I love that. I love that relationship. I loved, it's about family. And I've always wanted to see that in a movie about us as a people. That even though I don't necessarily approve of how they do it, but I will say they're doing it, and they're doing it together.
Well, we have a clip, and let's take a look at the family business.
You miss me?
We're ramping up production.
Hard to believe he tried to kill us.
Bang, bang.
Now she's like family.
You do not know who you're playing with. Start talking, bitch.
I'm going forward with my business plan.
But how you gonna keep him away from me?
I want a divorce.
I want Junior Duncan dead by the end of the week. You get him out!
Looks very juicy. Looks really good. I am looking forward to this. Okay, Treach, give us some details about what your character gets into this season.
Oh man, I mean, Brother X he's a psychopath. So it's like it's not too much that you could do anything. He's a narcissist. He wants everything his way. He's radical. He's totally to the left. He's one you don't want to see in the back alleyway. And he feels as though he's being disrespected by the Duncan family, which is a family that is nothing to play with. You come near, you could lose your whole army, your arms and everything else. So it's like you really got to be a nut to mess with them Duncans over there. So Brother X is that type of nut.
Sounds like a fun character to play. Now, Darrin, I don't want to spoil it for the fans, but how much more dramatic will this season get for you?
Oh, we're just getting started. You know, my character Orlando has created the hottest thing on the street, and we call it heat. So, you know, the chemist side of him is coming out, and he wants to do anything and everything to protect that, as well as protect his family. And so, as Treach said, you know, his character has created somewhat of a chaos energy around the family, but at the same time, it's bled into the other families, if you know what I mean. And so right now, we're trying to clean it up so we can get back to the family business. So it's not over. The games are still being played, and there's going to be a whole lot more. So you don't want to miss it.
Yeah.
It sounds exciting, but even more so, I love how you all show so much love to each other. It seems like a really fun project to be a part of. And it does feel like a family business, a family affair outside of the show, like with y'all together. I love how y'all love on each other and show just respect. And it just seems like such a cool vibe. So I appreciate y'all coming by Out Loud on Fox Soul and sharing this with us. I hope the fans are super excited to watch the second half of the season. And we will support you in all y'all do. I want to thank Ernie Hudson, Valarie Pettiford, Darrin Henson, and Treach. Make sure you check them out and support what they do.